Well, we're here this evening at the opening event for the Best of the Best, prizes from the vaults of Arizona's collectors. It's a new exhibit opening at Flandrau. It was inspired by a book from the Mineralogical Record, which is a compilation of Arizona collectors showing off some of the best specimens in their collections. And through the course of working on this exhibit, I already knew that Tucson and Arizona was a real hub of mineral collecting, but I didn't really realize just how much of a hub and how many amazing collectors there are who make their home in the state. So the specimens are from all over the world, but all the collectors live here. And what really came home to me is the community of mineral collecting that we have here in Tucson and in Arizona at large. People who are very passionate about collecting, who seek out knowledge about minerals and how they form and what's rare and what's unique, what's in the mineral, where does it come from, the history. All of these things fascinate collectors. And if you have that community, then new collectors who are coming along, they might see a mineral or two and have that spark of interest and say, wow, that's fascinating, that's cool, that's amazing. Did that come from underground? How could that possibly have formed underground? Which is a marvel for all of us, I think. But if there's that spark and then there's a community that can support that fledgling collector to learn more, to understand more, to see other collections, to see other specimens, then it's something that really grows. It's the knowledge that grows as the appreciation grows, but it also is a situation where the community grows.
Well, my name's Ray Grant, and I'm co-author of the Minerology of Arizona. And I've lived here for 40 years. And I think I came here because it really is the center of the mineral universe. I wouldn't live anywhere else.
Mi nombre es Elena, vengo de España, de vacaciones en Tucson, aprovechando el Mineral Show. ¿Por qué me gustan los minerales? Porque creo que genera una magia, es totalmente mágico cómo aparecen en la naturaleza, la cristalización, y creo que es algo muy especial que tenemos en el planeta Tierra, así que es por eso que soy amante de los minerales.
I'm Steve Maslansky from Prescott, Arizona, and I've been collecting for, I hate to say it, 58 years, since I was 8. Well, I like fluorite, and I like fluorite combinations. I like actually two common minerals together. I like quartz and fluorite, and there's a lot of them out there, certainly from the Chinese and Peru and Spain. There's some great specimens over the years coming out of there, but pretty much any association, any aesthetic.
My name is Evan Jones. I'm a mineral collector and also a mineral dealer. And in the June of 2004, a friend of mine and I went to the Rowley mine to collect wolfenite. I was working on the ceiling and I popped open a pocket with my chisel, and the pocket was, one rock popped out and behind it was this amazing cavity lined with wolfenite crystals. And I told my partner at the time, we need to get this pocket out in one piece. So we spent the next half a day. We actually camped out overnight and stayed overnight so we could keep working on this specimen to get it out. And I had to haul the piece up. It was really heavy. I had to haul it up the ladder like this, and it eventually got sent to the prep lab and was worked down into a small specimen that you now see on exhibit here at the University of Arizona. So that was a good day and a really great collecting experience.
Jim Klein, this is Imelda Klein. We both are very passionate and love minerals. I've loved them since I was a kid. I grew up in Colorado. Imelda grew up in Mexico. And sort of in honor of her heritage, we mainly focus on mine minerals and collecting things from Mexico today. One of the best things we like about the hobby are the people that we get to meet along the way. We've made many, many good friends.
Yeah, it's very interesting that every place we go, we find friends that, we commonly like minerals and history of minerals and localities.
Hi, I'm Jolyon Ralph. I started collecting minerals when I was 6 years old, found a pebble on the beach with a quartz crystal in it, and I was hooked after that. So I started my own mineral database in 1993, and that now grew into mindat.org, a big website that everyone is using around the world. It's got every mineral and hundreds of thousands of mineral localities listed in it.
I'm Dr. Jan Rasmussen. I'm the former curator of the University of Arizona Mineral Museum in the 1970s, and then more recently from 2007 to 2010 at the Arizona Mining and Mineral Museum. And that's where my passion is teaching children and adults about how wonderful minerals are, their beauty, how they're used, how they're important to us in our lives. So I'm so glad that you're emphasizing education in minerals.
My name is Professor Robert Downs. I'm Professor of Mineralogy here at the University of Arizona. And I started collecting minerals when I was about 8 years old. I got two big passions right now in mineralogy, maybe three. The museum, which I love because now this is my hobby and it's become part of my work. I'm a co-investigator on the Mars rover, so I'm doing mineral collecting on Mars, which is like, who would have ever thought of that? That is very exciting. And I'm also involved with this project to look at every mineral species known on Earth and to understand them, characterize them, and create a methodology that allows people to perhaps hold on to a handheld instrument like this, go click, and see what it is that they're looking at. So who would have known from being an 8-year-old and just picking up rocks where that would lead? But it does lead to a great career, and I am really happy with how my life turned out.
That's what really came home to me in working on this exhibit, is that the rocks are beautiful, the chemistry and the science is fascinating, but the community surrounding collecting here in Tucson is really unique and special. And has enabled all these collectors to grow their collections, to learn, and to form, strong friendships that last a lifetime, really.